Good morning. Welcome to another video. I am about to get up. I just had a big cup of coffee, so I'm feeling ready for the day. We just have a very random Saturday ahead of us. We need to just, I don't know, go to the shop, get some stuff for the TV cabinet, like runners, hinges, those kind of things. So nothing specific, just kind of random. But I thought you can just spend some time with me as I'm getting ready for the day. I'm not really sure how ready I'm gonna get, but I thought I could just take you along and let's do some makeup, shower, figure out what we're gonna wear. I think that's my biggest challenge, especially on a weekend, because when I work from home, I'm normally in pretty comfy clothes like sweats and stuff like that. But then when I feel like when we go out on a weekend, even though it's only errands, do I again wear a sweat set or do I wear something different? So I battle with that, but then I also don't want to wear like nice clothes because we're only running errands and I'd rather wear that to the office or whatever, or if we go out like for dinner or something. So it's like a mix, and I also want to be comfortable. I don't feel like wearing anything that doesn't make me feel comfy. So it's actually a challenge, even though it sounds really silly. I normally don't know what to wear when we run errands, but we'll figure it out. There's plenty of options, so we'll figure out. But I'm gonna get up. It's 9:36 now, so I don't normally take super long to get ready in the morning. It depends. It obviously depends. I am not sure if we're washing hair. I'm trying to think now. I washed my hair 2 days ago, so it feels like it wants another wash-ish. I can get away if I put dry shampoo in, but normally it's like a great idea and everything, and then later on my hair is giving me the ick. I don't like the feeling of it. Like during the course of the day, it feels yucky to me. So I either just put it up in a ponytail or a bun or something, or I just wash it. Which one will it be? Maybe we'll wash it. Maybe we'll just wash it. So let's go. So majority of my hoodies, crew necks and stuff is there. Well, all of them are there with some here and here. So if I'm planning to wear that, I need to get the step stool to go look at what's there. Or if I want to wear something nicer, like a knitted jersey or something, I need to go here or there. But I don't think I want to, and I don't think I want to wear jean. I don't know. Let's see. So I chose like a turtleneck sweater and then just this oversized crew neck with leggings. I'm just going to wear some sneakers with that and then call it a day. But first up, we're going to do this hypochlorous acid spray that I got from Silky. I think they're one of the only brands around here, like locally, that sells this. It's not like readily available from majority of brands, but I do like this because it just makes my skin feel clean, I would say. I've only used this for like, I think it's 2 weeks now, so you know, I don't want to speak too soon, but it does feel like my skin just feels cleaner. I don't spray too much, but yeah, I do like this so far. And then I normally let that like air dry before I put anything else on my face. But let's just do some leave-in conditioner. This is the one. It's the KMS Moisture Repair. It's like a cream. I think this is great. I don't know what I paid for it. I don't think it was cheap, but I really, really, really enjoy it compared to some others. And then I just work it into my hair. My hair gets, because I have fine hair, so my hair gets oily or like greasy relatively quickly, so I can't put too much product in, I feel, after I've washed it. Otherwise it's like it just doesn't last, which I'm not sure, maybe it's not a bad thing, but I don't like to wash my hair every single day. I used to only wash it once a week, and then I don't know, a lot of people say that's purely a myth, and it's not proven that if you only wash it like once a week that your hair's going to be better. So now I wash it more frequently, so that's all I do in terms of that. I did not put on conditioner in the shower because that, I feel like that really weighs my hair down, which I think might not be a good thing. Sometimes I'll put conditioner in, sometimes, but a lot of the times I actually just don't like to, and then I just use this. And then let's just do this quickly, but I have been using this for years and years and years and years. I've used the Dove one recently, which I actually did like, but I once used the Nivea one, the equivalent of this, and I was terrible. So this one is, I think, one of the most expensive ones, but it lasts longer, and I feel that it does what it's supposed to do compared to some others. Let's just quickly comb through this. I don't like to comb too much when my hair is still this wet, but I just normally feel like it needs just a little bit of something. Otherwise, when it dries in like clumps, and then to brush it out is just not a vibe. Then it gives frizz, like really badly. So just like that. Okay, now that we have done all of that, obviously we're gonna do sunscreen, and I bought a new tube of sunscreen the other day. Luckily, Jason was the one that reminded me, it's like, get the sunscreen. So we got a new one. It's still one of the most affordable ones on the shelf, at least clicks. So I will continue to buy this one. I do like it. It has no funny nonsense in, at least for my skin. It does not irritate. It doesn't have fragrance. I don't think so. It smells like nothing. And I'm a fragrance-free person because my skin does not do well with like super fragrancy stuff. It says here perfume and color free. So I'm just using this one. I love it. And I remember I was still in high school when I went to the dermatologist, and I remember this was something that he recommended back many years ago. So I do remember that, and that stuck with me. So I like the fact that this is such an affordable one, and it does what it needs to do. Okay, now that we're done with that, I'm so sad. My e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter is almost done. I bought this in January when we were in Salt Lake, and it's finished now, or like there's like a little bit left, but I do want to say though, I've used the Catrice equivalent of this. I don't know what the name is, but there's one that's also like, it's like a dupe for this. And now that I've used both, I think they are almost exactly the same. Like, I'm sad that this is done because it was really good, but I can just go and buy the Catrice one and I think it will be really extremely similar. So I just wanted to say that now that I've tried both. But I think we're gonna do like makeup today. So I'm just gonna use this one, which this one is so good. I've used this for quite a while, like a couple of years now, and it's also from Catrice and it's the True Skin foundation. I think it's great. Again, for what you pay for these things, it's really phenomenal. I do though, however, there is a high-end foundation that I would really like to try, and it's the, I think it's Armani Luminous Silk, and it's gotten such great reviews, and I don't know what it costs, but I can imagine it's pretty expensive. And normally, like you can see, when it comes to makeup, I feel that the normal like lower end on the price point makeup and more affordable makeup is just as good as the high-end stuff, if not better. So normally I watch a lot of makeup reviews, especially from a more affordable point of view, and normally go on what people recommend for that. So I think things I bought that's affordable has been perfect and I have no issues with it. And it's sad that we can't really buy e.l.f. here, like in a Discount or Clicks, because in the States it's such an affordable product and it's so good. They release great products all the time, so that's kind of sad, and I'm not paying like import costs for that stuff if it's supposed to be like an affordable brand. But what I wanted to say is that I do want to try out that Armani foundation just because it got so many good reviews, and I sometimes do like a more full coverage-y kind of foundation, one that I can just keep on hand when I want to use it. This one is like medium coverage, I would say. It's not full coverage at all, but it's like medium. So I do want to try that. But other than that, I don't think I have anything that's really, nope. I have nothing of a high-end makeup value. Yeah, everything is affordable stuff and I like it that way. I do not think you need to spend your money on those super expensive stuff all the time. But yeah, that's just my point of view. What do I know? I am for sure definitely very far from being an expert in that department. My skin is just, it's been a pretty big roller coaster, I would say, for the last 3 months or so. I've just really been struggling, where I feel like last year, and I could be wrong, my memory might be lying to me, but I feel that for the longest time, like last year, I didn't struggle almost at all with breakouts the way I've done in the last 3 months, which kind of sucks because I do try my best to take care of my skin, but I feel it's like that time of the month has just been messing with me more than it normally does, especially from a skin point of view, and then a craving. Food cravings has been off the charts. I want to have sugar continuously. I want to have takeaways the whole time. My appetite has been wild during those periods, and I can see it tapering off when it's like done and everything's fine. But geez, I feel I'm not really catching a proper break, and it doesn't make me feel good. It really makes me feel like a little bit yucky, I would say. I don't feel my best at the moment. It does ebb and flow really with me. It really does. I get periods over the year, I would say every year, where I go through like a dip and I'm like, I don't really want to eat healthy, I don't want to exercise and stuff, and then somehow the motivation and the willpower just comes over me, and I am like, go, 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 and then I feel so much better, and I'm motivated, and I don't know, I just feel good, and that happens every year with me. So I don't nowadays. I used to stress about it, not stress, but like beat myself up. Now I don't anymore. I'm like, this will pass. I just need to be a little bit more, kinder to myself, because I do tend to beat myself up. I don't really, this is my thing, I don't actually care what people think about my appearance. That's the one thing. Except, I think I spoke about this like 2 weeks ago, when my back was giving major issues and I become almost like misformed or something. That for me is a little bit embarrassing to be, in going into the wild and into the public. It's not really nice. But in terms of my appearance, that stuff, I could care less about what you think of that. I would love to not be judged on what I look like. It is what it is, and it's also none of your business. And why do you even care about what I look like? I do find it strange when people are hyper fixated on people's looks. I understand if you can compliment someone and like, you look beautiful today, wow, that dress is nice. I will never understand why people are just mean and angry about someone else's looks. I'm like, why does that make you angry? That's strange. It's just odd to me. I don't get it. I just find that so strange when people are passionate about stuff like that. Okay, I don't really know why I went on that tangent. I'm clearly a little bit passionate about it. I'm not doing any. Am I not doing any eyeshadow? Come on, let's do some eyeshadow today. I also don't really know why I'm doing all this now, seeing as we are only going to run errands to the hardware store. But I haven't left the house in 2 days, 3 days. So maybe that's what it is. I need to, oh goodness, did I not just put the brown stuff in my hair? I need to do my brows. I am very aware that my brows need to be done. I might do them over the weekend. I actually don't want to make any promises because I've been putting that off for a while. But I really need to do that. But I will. It's not been a priority. But maybe this weekend. Because we're actually not going to the factory this weekend. Jason was working there in the week, so they made more progress on the things. So I do think that we are good where progress is concerned. That's why we're taking a break from going there today, doing some other errands and stuff like that. Let's pinch the eyelids. Oh, I dislike this so much. I have some washing in the washing machine because I thought it was going to rain today. It's been raining majority of this week, and I think it's going to rain into next week, but I thought it was going to rain today, but the sun is very much sunning, and I asked Google if it's going to rain today, and it said a very low chance. So I'm taking the opportunity to do just a small load of laundry and then hang it up in the sun with fresh air, because the stuff that's in the washing now, I'm not going to do like a dryer cycle because it will come out like baby clothes if I do that. But I did separate the like cotton stuff, so after this I can do cotton and dry, and then I want to do towels and dry, and I need to do the bedding and dry that too. So that machine is going to do its thing. It took a break during the week, but now it's time. Update on last week's vlog when we sprayed our handles, our cupboard handles in the bedroom. It came out great. I highly recommend that spray that we bought at Builders. It's not like a bright gold and it's not super polished, so it looks a little bit rough, which is what we kind of wanted. So we're so happy with it. It looks really, really good. And now we're happy to do the kitchen and the foyer handles as well when we have time. But I put the handles up earlier this week and I think it looks great. So I'm very happy with how that came out, and it saved us quite a lot of money, I must say. So I'm very happy that I listened to Jason on that one, because sometimes he doesn't have good ideas and sometimes he has brilliant ideas. Okay, let's put the jewelry on. There you go. I'm just going to put earrings on quickly, and then I'm going to let my hair, like I said, air dry like this. And then the only thing I'm going to put on is sneakers, and then we are set for the day. I like the fact that this sweater, can I stand here to show you? But that this sweater actually is quite long. So as you can see, it hangs like over me, but yeah, so this one hangs nice over here. So that's my outfit for today. These tops are from Unique. I have it in many colors and they're great. I think they're 100% cotton and they are comfy, they're not too thick, so actually they work really well in summer. Why is there a hair in my face? I cannot. Anyway, they also work really great in summer because they're not that thick, but they are like chunky still, and like I said, I like the length. And they're just good quality. Everything from Unique I feel is great quality. But let me go get my earrings and my rings. Okay, first up, let's do earrings. What is happening here? Okay, then watch, and then wedding band, engagement ring, and we're all good to go. So thank you for getting ready with me this morning, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.